must end. Tonight, the chaotic weekend comes to its end. We welcome you back to our Giant Stadium here in Las Vegas, Nevada for night 2 of Dawn of Chaos 2. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Hit Kid Worldwide, a much more serious tone tonight, joined by Robert McNichol, joined Cody.
When we get rid of the infection, we remember the lesson. This is the night either.
Yeah, fucking nothing, guys.
You know what? Or this company dies.
All or nothing.
For Parasite, I'm bringing her Horizon off of their self-titled album. It is available anywhere music is sold. It's kind of fitting for this night.
Yeah, let me run through day 2. We actually opened day 2 with a Bellatrix dream match, a Clash of Generations. Christy Montoro to take on Lucky Chloe in our opener. A Bellatrix dream match as well. Saber taking on Lightning. That's going to be a hell of a bout. Tons of respect in that one. How about a World Tag Team title, Full Metal Mayhem? 4 teams, 1 set of tag titles. Who leaves World Tag Team Champions? A grudge match of unholy promotions. The Outlaw Outlaw, Aaron Black, takes on the Cyber Demon. A match 2 years in the making. The Enigma Red X takes on the Warrior of Honor, Ryo Hasuki. And then while we're here, 5 matches to decide this company and the Syndication's fate. It starts with a grudge match with Seth Rollins and Charles Schultz. A Las Vegas lights out death match. Asuna Yuki and Cheetah settle their issues. The trilogy fight. Escape only within the confines of a 15-foot high steel cage. Craig Marduk, Isaac Frost, and their issues. No holds barred. Spike Speigal, Jack Krauser, expect blood. And then, this one ain't a part of the war, but it'll be a war by itself. Revy versus the TX Unsanctioned Black Lagoon street fight. For the World Heavyweight Championship, Arsenal defends against the 2022 King of Chaos, Raimundo Pedarosa. And the main event, for the Bellatrix Championship, it will go ahead even if the war is decided. Daisy the Great Johnson, Julia Chang, Hell in a Cell. This is Dawn of Chaos night number 2 of a second ever version of this. And guys, we're going to kick it off with a Clash of Generations and a bit of a dream match. Lucky Chloe versus Christy Montero to open our night here in Vegas.
This is going to be the most normal match of this entire night. What everything else?
We're for me! We're for mayhem!
That's why I said this is probably the most,
normal! I think normal's the right word here tonight, Cody. Considering the emotions that are going through this arena.
Match, eh?
Honest to God, normal could be the word, but honestly, everything is abnormal here tonight. That's the atmosphere within this building, within this stadium. But we have the clash of the King of Iron Fist Generations to kick our night off. And what an opportunity for this younger lady right here. Yeah, considering the level of opposition she is about to go against. Let's go to Jess McDonald for her opening contest. Motivation for the Neku fighter Lucky Chloe, who has really, let's be honest, stepped up this season. She's become one of the bright stars within the Bellatrix division. Obviously she is a certain Giants girl as well. And here tonight though, she faces quite literally the biggest test of her career. And by the way, someone who, as we all know now, has a huge state at prestige. We await Lucky Chloe's opponent. You want to know something? On this unholy love-filled night, it's kind of fitting that we are joined by the face of the CAW Champions League to open this night, the woman who will now challenge for the Queens of Wrestling Championship upcoming at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington, at Prestige number 5. And ladies and gentlemen, this might be the final, hell, this might be the most unholy, but you know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the party never fucking stops! Jess McDonald, go ahead. Tools we both all know here on this desk, and all the fans watching not only here in June Stadium but at home, will challenge Akira Yukimura for the Queens of Wrestling Championship at Prestige 5.
Damn
I got
right.
confirmed this past week on Virtual Wrestling United social waves.
Right.
So tonight, we were saying this was an opportunity, for Lucky Chloe to break out. Christy doesn't want to be going into Prestige with a loss.
No.
Hell no.
We're this close to Prestige. As we're getting close to
No, not.
We're on our way.
Because Riley taking her opening contest because, unfortunately, this is a bit of a thing of a chaotic night. Is that Monahan's running out late?
Must have been enjoying the night of Vegas with his wife,
Yeah, I think they got a bit of a Vegas hangover.
It's okay as long as you don't.
What's up, for Lucky Chloe? Pretty much as long as you didn't get punched in the face.
For the rest of this night here. We're gonna need him. Oh boy.
Get punched in the face by Mike Tyson and there's no tiger in the bathroom.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's having to go there, but okay. That works too.
We are underway. Okay, Christy, the Queens. What a way to open this night if we're allowed to say it.
Yeah,
damn right. And now,
so much on the line here tonight. Best believe, once this night is over, either the syndication is done and dead forever, or Gnarly gets his wish.
Yeah, I know the stakes going into tonight, but I'll call everything as I see it. It's the moonsault. Beautiful spring up to the top of the slam into the moonsault 2-0. Opening near fall in this contest for Christy, but she misses the drop kick right there. For having that clicks. Hold on, I'm being given I'm being told to feed a message coming in, so I'll announce it in a second. Just snap the Lucky Chloe on Christy, and there's a kick right to the back. Message from my friend Jebediah, go pussy go.
Oh.
yeah,
We know who Jebediah is rooting for.
Yeah, of course he's rooting for his girl, but totally acceptable. I'm surprised I haven't seen Jeb totally around Vegas, but then again I think he's dealing with all the prestige prep and all that. Nice DDT!
dealing with everything else that's going on.
1, 2, 2.5. Well, there's also a small matter of the weekend after this, going to DCA for an anniversary show again.
Yeah.
Which marks my return to that announcement, and boy am I going to have a lot of fucking things to say.
Focus on the night for the love of anything else.
What are you doing? Kick forward, a step over heel kick. Lion salt, perfectly hit from Christy Montero, almost went halfway across the ring. 1, 2, no. Let's remember, Christy, the time she faced off with Akira, I believe it was over a Future Shot weekend when DCA and CCL co-hosted. Christy pinned Akira.
Right.
So we'll nail with the challenger. Pops up the into the kick.
Down the guy's game to a pin.
She did continue to run, but one of the very few who was kind of the Dragon's Gate. Looking Chloe now knocking Christy to the oh god! He comes Christy!
That's spiked her.
1, 2, Chloe for the upset! No! And by the way, it ain't with any disrespect we say upset for Lucky Chloe. She has been a breakout star throughout the season. But considering the level of opposition she is in there with, it would be an upset.
Would be.
Okay, that's baseball side right underneath. And there's an excellent... And that's what makes this interesting. Look at Chloe, one of the rare few who can probably match speed with Christy Montoro. Double stomp is a no-go, Christy out the way.
So rarity itself. Like you said, we're seeing it.
Yeah, Christy out with a bunch of coarse-knit strikes. Chloe with four. And it's not safe with Christy. Look at it! Top do a barrel roll, please, Miss Montiero.
Indeed.
Oh, they're slamming Chloe. Okay, back first. Nicholas Riley will apply the 10 count here for her opening contest. You can see Chloe now going to the gut right there of Christy. And sending Christy down arm first off the barrier and back into the ring.
Indeed.
Smart.
I was going to say this earlier. Vegas, this ain't the last time Vegas is going to see a heat seeker at a wrestling ring.
Well, there's a nice springboard crossbody there from Lucky Chloe. And only two. Yeah, I'll see you in a couple of days.
Yeah, but that depends on if that match actually happens, you know, because you know how much of a rat bastard he is.
In fact, the rat we'll see here tonight. There's a forearm. Christy, beautiful! Dash to the Hurricanrana. 1, 2, no! Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Christy going for the body. No, Chloe counters. It's the forearm. Spins Christy with the right hand. And a beautiful backdrop. Yeah, the backdrop driver there landing for Chloe. And now a buzzsaw kick to the side of the head.
Go ahead, Trump. Why don't you?
So far, Chloe matching Christy is stride for stride, it has to be said.
Go, Pussy, go!
Oh, there's Jeb.
You asked about Jeb earlier. You asked about him. Where the hell is that? Over here.
We use moving car wrestling. Superplex off the top.
Get out of my way, I'm trying to see my pussy go!
1, 2 off the suplex. No, 2.5.
Give me back my soda! Stand!
Yeah, I'm in the audience in the VIP.
I guess he was here.
Damn it!
Chloe with a beautiful cannonball sent on.
She did that to me last night, goddammit!
And there's the top pick on Hilo.
It second only hurt 35 minutes afterward. Go!
Hilo in the ring. Chloe up the 2 combo shots on the 2.
By the way, if Cody's up there, he's a cup. Cause that's mine now. It's mine.
Yeah, I can hear that.
It's mine if you can't have her.
Okay, let's look at it.
Hey, kid, where are you?
I'm here. I can hear you.
Right here.
Wave, you British man. I can't see you. Too pale.
Get this will be later tonight.
No, I got it. I'm coming. Hang on.
Alright. This table about get you out. What a throw there from Christy.
I gotta teach Cody how to treat a woman. Hang on.
Christy though, strikes.
Chang's here.
It's close like Lucky Chloe down.
Anyway, Christy now going to the top rope.
Yeah, anyway.
What was that? What was that, Cody? Anyway, what, Cody? Anyway, what?
Dawn of Chaos, Jebediah judges in the next.
Give me that chair. Give me that chair.
Someone.
Give me that chair. Give me that chair.
Oh my God.
There you go. Have fun.
Oh, it's like no peace. Christy with another speed.
Yeah,
I love how Robert just leaves you all to yourself, Cody. That just shows you how much goodwill you got on this boot.
Yeah, straight shooter here from Christy, the single leg hosting grab. Chloe now trying to get to the bottom rope and does get to the bottom rope.
Chloe has improved greatly.
Yeah,
I would like to publicly thank Mama Needham for that.
Yeah, she has trained women a little bit before.
Her training has paid off greatly. Although I will say I gave her strict instructions not to spank the bum because that's my job.
1, 2, and 3. Beautiful kick combination there from Chloe. The crescent kick right off the top of Christy's head.
Cody, I don't want to hear it. You didn't do any sort of spanking except for yourself, but we ain't here for that. We're here for Christy getting a tornado. Wonderful right there. That was wonderfully executed. And now,
all right.
That's a very smart submission, considering we all know Christy's mission is the San Paulo special, the spin kick.
They got those legs of Christy. You got it right down there.
Could isolate it. Drop kick missed. Oh, short kick right to the leg again. What the hell? Oh, hi! Oh,
Whoa!
Wheel bulldog! Wheelbone right into the bulldog! Lucky coin with Christy got those two and almost the three. That goes to an upset. Half a second away. Chloe now with Christy. There's the backside driver. One, two, and no.
So far, Chloe is hanging in there with Christy Montero. Honestly, this is a match that benefits both our ladies here.
Oh, the Christy of a hard shot. Oh, shit. Already? Christy Montero looking good for the most obvious dead spot.
I'll tell you one thing right now. Akira better be watching, but then again, she is always watching.
Yeah, and Chloe,
that match, let's be honest with ourselves here, that match isn't just for Akira to possibly, oh my goodness. It's not just for Akira to get her win back on Christy from 2 years ago at Future Shot. This is for Eddie Mack.
And it's an opportunity.
That was one of his dream matches that he got the call before his health issues.
Yeah.
And we're running it back for him.
Yeah, guillotine leg drop missed it also.
One of the few matches that is best for Eddie Mack, you know?
Yeah, because he wanted to call it again and he never got the chance. And also, it's an opportunity for Christy Montero to add to her already stacked legacy. It's like jackknife pin! 1, 2, no!
I'll tell you this right now.
In the bedroom last night.
I'll tell you this right now. One, Cody damn sure didn't get any of that in the bedroom. And he damn sure didn't get any of this in the bedroom either. Now just imagine everybody for just a second. Wait a minute. For everybody just a second, just imagine. Chloe's at the bottom and I'm at the top doing that.
Oh, God.
Cody, I know you can't. Now, Cody, I know you can't imagine that because the last time you did that, it was with a blow-up doll. But nonetheless, hey, we ain't hear about that.
Slam from Christy onto Chloe. Look at Christy. Christy, what the hell? Pump back into the powerbomb.
That was nicely done. SRW cameras in full view with a 2 count. No. That was close. I'll tell you what, if Bucky Chloe gets a win here tonight, she might get added to that match, or hell, it's a 3-night show. She might get a title shot. Who knows? Hell, even if she gets a good showing, let's remember, D-Wall is fighting for control of VWU. If he wins that Prestige, I got connections with the Wall. I can get Lucky Chloe in.
Yeah, please fucking just win D-Wall. So to say, frog splash, front flush.
Lock in her eyes and they clutch.
No. As long as those eyes aren't those eyes, because that's mine. That's mine.
To the hop.
I'm looking at you, Cody.
Backdrop driver again. Right now, Chloe in control. Christy Montero. They will change the momentum getting what has been a highly competitive opening contest.
She needs to stay on her.
Kick.
She needs to stay on her, though. Christy's a veteran. Right. She will take advantage of any opportunity that Lucky Chloe gives her. Just like that.
Not make a goddamn mistake.
To her feet, but Christy caught her in the back. Now the face. What the hell? Electric. Oh my God. Stop.
That is a mega facebuster if I ever saw one.
Well, at least that wasn't a few inches closer. Otherwise, I would have been upset.
Yeah. There we go. There's two. We're gonna see it.
Or not.
Amigas.
Wait for Christy Montero. I doubt she'd do something like that. Accidental otherwise.
Go guillotine leg drop.
Oh, that's a tonic.
Yeah, and you can see Chloe having a Nichols rally checking that Chloe can still go here.
Yeah.
Says Jordan, Christy responds with a dropkick right into the spine.
He can still go.
What is Christy doing? Nice! Heel into the ring. We saw Chloe at that earlier on.
That wasn't a heel. That was a tope atomico. Classic move in Lucha Libre.
Hey, Chloe able to turn at Christy. And again for the Billy Goat's curse. Got it again.
And the Gemini.
Again, the Gemini.
Oh, but that's only when Chloe uses it. Everybody else calls it the Billy Goat special. Yeah, that. Cause damn it, when I use it on her, it's damn sure ain't a curse.
Yeah, the inverted Boston Crab is the technical term.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Christy missed the first hit. Carter with the heel on the second.
Yeah, I know.
It's a Brazilian brainbuster. 1, 2, but no!
Another near fall.
If you really think it's gonna take that, it's gonna take more than that to put my pussy down. I'll tell you that.
Keep it slam blocked.
I know from first-hand experience. I know from first-hand experience.
Christy to the floor, Christy onto the feet. Oh shit, Chloe's gonna fly.
Tope con hilo.
Two barrel, please. Clean over the top.
It was.
Listen to Vegas, by the way.
They love my pussy.
Well, the great rap group Outcast. That was so fresh, so clean.
No,
Chloe, switch rider.
Wait, cover.
1, 2, the switch Mysterio rider only gets 2.5.
Robert, I need to correct you real quick. I know you were talking about this match and all, but I thought you were talking about after I was done. Cause then the maids had to come in and do house cleaning, and then it was fresh and clean. All right, let's get that right.
Back to the
River suplex. Second time in the match. Got it.
Beautiful on the superplex there from Lucky Chloe.
Second
Also,
one she's in this match.
I have to commend Cody for actually being an assistant commentator tonight.
Is within the core wrestling game, the neku knee strike. Lands flush and only a 2.5.
Not yet.
The closest three Lucky Chloe's had all match long.
Yeah, shout out to AES legend Nico Yanasawa.
Oh, that'll be a match, I tell you what.
If I could get that match tonight, I would do it. Chloe rolls through. She's got her. Lucky set DDT. 1, 2, 3, no!
That was close.
That was so close.
Are we going for 50?
Maybe.
Fucking knees!
Christy got the knees up.
There's also a bad apple, you could say. A double kick.
Damn kicks for our troubles.
Tawana kicks to the face.
Hold on for Lucky.
And
German! Got the waist stopped! 1, 2, no!
I'll tell you something here, kid. It takes a lot of core strength to lift that bridge up like that. That's all that training from your mother and all the night training from yours truly.
My dude, we all know things about bridges. Chloe gonna go for another.
I would have said something right there, but you better be glad Christy nailed that kick.
Apollo special!
you would.
That's it.
No!
It takes one.
It was.
Like I said, you gotta give respect to a Lucky Chloe. She put up a hell of an effort to get the right position.
I'll tell you one thing, if you don't respect my pussy after this night, then I don't know what to tell you.
See this!
Lucky Chloe could be a major player going past the sweet spot.
Look, let me say this.
Go ahead.
And I'll further Robert's point. Lucky Chloe, even if we are not dead tonight, depends. So of course we have to watch the war. Lucky Chloe, great as hell future in core wrestling. Not only You would say, of this performance, you mentioned, Jimbo, you can pull a favour.
Well, I kind of already did, but
maybe it's time Queen's the first ring champion. But I'll say this: whichever other belts it is, the Pedarosa or the Joshi or the Saber, even though I know we're unifying two of those belts. Don't tell me that she ain't ready off going through this. What was it? Good 15 to 20 minute hellfire starter against Christy Montero. Here it was. Watch this Corey just simply gets caught in midair with it. San Paulo special. 1, 2, gone.
I'll tell you one thing right now, I already did kind of pull her a favor. She's still getting her SRW paperwork lined up, but, you know.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I will say this. We are in for an absolute classic in 2 weeks at Prestige.
Oh, definitely.
no arguments about that.
Kiri Yukimura, you best be ready. That's the truth.
Here's the thing, she's always prepared.
I agree. We have always seen Akira Yukimura prepared. And not only that, I would say that Akira, there's always been a question about Akira Yukimura's mindset. Sometimes it goes off to a dark place, if we're allowed to say it.
Right?
Ever since getting over that thing with the catch, I don't want to talk about the thing what happened post-match Revelations now. Look at that. Look at that. That's class.
There you go. That's respect.
Christy is telling Lucky Chloe, you're not there yet, but you're on the right track. You're getting there.
And to get that handshake of someone so influential in her business like Christy Montero.
Christy Montero
Tells you something very well.
I'll tell you one thing right now.
and it shows Lucky Chloe, and that's it.
2 weeks. 2 weeks, folks. Prestige 5. We're doing it for Eddie Mack for the big man upstairs. Sitting next to the big man upstairs, Christy Montero, Akira Yukimura. You better write it down. It's happening June 19th.
Be ready for the battle in Seattle. Be ready for the most hellish 3 nights you'll ever see. Christy Montero winner in one hell of an opener as we start to settle in for what is going to be a dramatic night here at Dawn of Chaos 2.
Indeed.
I agree to that.
It's got to be one hell of a night, and that was a great way to start off the festivities. As the lead.
And now I don't know if I think I saw Mr. Downtown Jason Brown's Fiat coming into the building, so
Also, God, let's do this.
Well, he's here.
I think that was. Never mind. Actually, hang on a second. I think I'm wrong. That wasn't Downtown's Fiat. That was this prick's Fiat.
Couldn't even afford a Fiat, not even a minute.
Who said he paid for it?
just look out to the fucking this weekend.
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that the officer's highest mother?
I'm not sure.
I just took a leave of absence.
I guess he's just claiming it for himself tonight. You know what?
Of course he claim a woman's. Of course he claim a woman's spot.
Yeah, let him do his grand arrival and all that, because tonight, all going fucking right, is the last night I have to do it back home for a while.
Hopefully it doesn't start with this.
For tag team warfare, 4 teams, full metal mayhem. Worldwide Wrestling Alliance.
I'm texting Mr. Brown to see if he can come in.
Go ahead.
I gotta check on my girl.
You know how we do it. Listen, I was given the.
I don't know how Cody does it because he can't do it anymore.
Listen, I'll do it. Listen, Jeb, I'll do it same for my company as other companies have done it for me. Look at Revelations when I stormed off the desk.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not storming off. I'm actually just,
I know, checking and all that. I stormed off and checked, if you remember. So let's get this night on. We are set to continue our evening with the World Tag Team titles.
Mr. Brown.
8 men.
8 man hell.
Teams of 2. 1 set of tag titles.
We're about to be joined by the Mafia.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure this Mafia has been celebrating for the past month and a half, considering that Tommy Vercetti finally won the Burnout title in DCA.
And the Associate won the Burnout title. Here comes Challenger Team number 1. in the Enforcer and the Silent Killer. Silent Killer Claude Speed, the Enforcer Tony Cipriani. They make up Challenger Team number 1, 2/3 of the Liberty City Mafia.
Hey look, it's a Cipriani that isn't a prick.
Oh, hey!
I can't have your name loud and clear there, Jason. Last night.
Considering that, I tried to pay off people last night.
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah, I'm not getting that dismissed, please.
Well, pretty much we have gotten used to this style of tag team, you know, Full Metal Mayhem Warfare. The belts are 20 feet above the ring, and all you've got to do is get a ladder. And here comes Challenger Team number 2. Yeah.
Mercenary of the Ronin.
The assassin of the Ronin. Just McDonald, go ahead for the first half of Team Syndication in this one.
You know what? I'm sure Jason has... Actually, no. I'm sure your brother, you, and me, and a few others get chills down your spine of, whenever this man is introduced from Stillwater for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
this man and his associates chopped off Johnny Gat's wife's head in front of the boss and him.
Yeah, he did.
And she could do nothing about it. And that still haunts her to this day every time she sees this man.
Yeah,
you may not think so. You may not see it on the outside, you know, with all the, you know, anger and stress and I'm trying to think of the word, Cody, be quiet. Spite and all that. But deep down on the inside, you gotta know that no one, especially with this man coming out. That's why Jason hasn't said a word, because I can see him right now.
Let me say something. Junichi's bad. This motherfucker right here is worse.
No, I know he is. That's what I was getting.
From the leader of the Brotherhood in Marrow.
Wait, partner number 2.
This big bastard.
This big son of a bitch.
Yeah.
By the way, brace, because you know what's about to happen.
Yikes! Jeez.
You know, I thought the boss got a one-up on Marrow when she stuffed his bitch in the trunk.
Yeah, she choked out Annie. She joined up with a few other people, and Marrow's happy as hell about it. That his girlfriend's back.
Yeah, because let's remember, we talk about fucking Junichi, you know, chopping off Aisha's head. That was more to directly affect that. What was worse was when this motherfucker right here, toe truck dragged, roadkill style, Carlos Mendoza. Yes, I'll say the name.
I'll tell you one thing right now.
Jason had to literally end his misery just because of Marrow.
Jason, are you here?
Yes, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to speak. It's kind of hard to speak up when everyone.
Well, here's the thing. This is just for us.
All right.
You know Carmen more than anybody in this booth, other than probably Hit Kid, maybe to a slight degree.
Yeah.
That right there. Her shooting Carlos in the head after driving around Stillwater trying to save him when he was chained by his legs to the back of a truck. She admitted was the single worst thing she's ever done in her life. Just go ahead first.
Let's take out team number 3.
Yeah.
I'll say this right now. Go ahead, Aiken. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let me go. Yeah, that was probably the single most thing which caused one of the most traumatic incidents in Carmen Cortez's life. Team number 3 are the former Worldwide Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Champions and the team which last year won the tag titles at this event.
Team Originichi. Funny enough.
Yeah, and they won the Brits one morning.
Not funny.
They're back at Endgame and they're the last team we await for this 4-team Full Metal Mayhem War.
The greatest tag team in all the times to shed. I'm still trying to get them in DCA. It's taking up too much time.
Question: how the hell are you going to get anyone from WWA onto the takedown roster considering who the prick is in charge?
We got... well, here's the thing. We can send these guys.
Yeah, we can. Here come the chance! A team who last year made their debut at this event!
Well, they piece of trash.
Yep, Dutch and Benny. Team that debuted at this event last season, if you remember, where we kind of pulled the one up on DCA management, if we're allowed to say it.
And beat the shit out of another prick who deserves it more than anybody else.
Yeah, and the thing let's remember about this team right here. Former DCA World Tag Team Champions. Current Worldwide Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Champions. One of the rare teams in core wrestling which has won 2 sets of World Tag titles in PWU, over 2 PWU leagues. That is a rarity, within Virtual Wrestling United. So that shows their legacy. Well, this is going to be the toughest test because it's 4 teams, 1 set of tag titles, gentlemen.
And the only way to grab it is to climb the ladder and take it. Sounds easy, right? It is. But when you got 6 other men coming at you for the same thing,
Easy's an easy word in a sense.
I think we're all seeing a fair share enough of this to know it's not easy.
You know what would be an interesting matchup considering you just said what you said about the Lagoon Company being a rare team, holding 2 sets of tag team titles within BW. You know what we need now? Another team that did the exact same thing.
are you talking about
The goddamn riots.
Yeah.
I think we want. Yeah, I agree with that. Why not?
Hey, I'll say something.
Yeah.
Here's hoping the Riots take on the PW. This is no disrespect to Suplex 20 because they're a hell of a team. But if the Riots take on, the Virtual Wrestling United tag titles coming at Prestige, I'd love to put that match. I'll fully admit it.
Honestly, yeah, that'd be great.
But that also depends on if he's still being charged with fucking company tonight.
Yeah, if we have a company to book it, that's true.
Yeah, just say we can't focus on that. We got
Big head off the Dutch. We've got Mel and Benny. We'll pretty much just choose any moments you see in this match, ain't it, gentlemen?
Basically, it's the 3 rings.
That's how we're used to this at this point. Keep it doing.
Yeah, but the one thing we aren't is the SCAW budget because I already see like 3 ladders involved in this early.
God damn it!
I thought it was the SCAW budget.
That's my house budget. I criticized that so many damn times over it.
And you said you got a new budget.
Look.
Go ahead, Jason.
Look. We can poke fun of Adam all we want, and it can be true. But at least there's one thing we can admit that.
That is.
Not being.
Unlike SCAW, he doesn't have a shitty mic!
Get off the post goes Claude Speedfire
Yeah, they
DJ.
got V's in here after last night. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Big head going off the Dutch. Leave the rolling on the floor!
Right, yeah, well, we have to say once tonight.
Already? Those fucking vampires?
We might have to say, like, probably More times than usual.
Don't worry, they have them health insurance.
What?
Yeah, do I have it back? Horizon? Yeah.
The BSM will not be happy about us over this. The Bloodsports Network will not be happy about us, but they're here all night. Part of a great Pennsylvania announcers table.
I'm still shaking for what happened on that night.
Guys, this is a bit dangerous.
No, not to.
God damn. Let's fall off the the big head.
Free reign here.
Yeah, but he's got to get those latches off the belt to pull the belt down. That's what the difficulty is. Oh yeah, oh god, the ladder just got took from underneath him.
This ain't gonna be good.
Oh no!
I heard pulled out from underneath him, and I thought about me and Cody. Anyway, I gotta go check on my pussy.
Alright, see you later, Jeb.
You see it, Jeb.
Anyway.
Wait.
Don't back talk me, Cody.
DT.
Yeah, it did.
Probably. Oh yeah. What is that doing here?
Taking Mero, but chop block.
They will do nothing good.
You know, the thing with Mero, how we were talking about earlier, there was something else Mero had recently done. It was a dumb thing for him to do, but he attempted it.
Which led to his miserable wife choking out Annie, saying that her husband shouldn't have gotten after mine.
Well, here's the thing. Mero was the one who was stupid enough to go after an angry, pissed off Claudio Dragonheart. I know, tell me about it.
Do you think she cares?
You realise the amount of shitty paperwork because the rat's too lazy to do it. You had to do all that, Jason.
I had to come back and say this right now. Do you really think that Mero was going to say no to his wife?
Nope.
I mean, I know Cody says no to his wife. Oh wait.
Don't you mean his right hand?
No, because
Back to the point.
No, because that would require him to actually know how to use it properly.
I'm saying this is a night street fight. You look at ringside already looks a mess.
I don't. What do you mean a street fight? Do you know what the rest of this card is? This is fucking preschool. Hang on a second. This is preschool recess on a Thursday afternoon. If you think that this is bad, come on now.
Yeah, this is the most unholy of the year, as we like to take part in. Flipping plugs off the top rope out of the ladder went Dutch.
I'll tell you what, the Mafia wants to win this for their boy Cipriani. Going after him with the ladder.
Yes.
Also, Bernico.
If they ever found out they had relations to fucking Fee, I am banning Fee from all future WWA events. Although I still think Tony Cipriani is his father, yet he won't admit it.
I highly doubt that for one simple reason.
Go ahead.
Tony Cipriani's a legend.
Yeah.
He's a backyard legend.
True.
He's what we in the business call trash bagger.
A car slam on the floor.
Can you imagine if the Mafia wins these tag titles and then at the anniversary show V-Pac, Vincent Cipriani wins the tag titles and you got two Ciprianis with tag titles in this business? Come on.
We need that in anybody's head.
Wait a minute.
Look at this WD stand for protection here. This head's strategic all around and WD can't realize it. Even though he's
Syndication. Adjust your hat, damn it.
WD now coming into play protection. Oh God.
Adjust your hat, sockhead.
God.
Well, I don't think the sock. Oh my God. Matters. Oh, trust me, he has it.
Schultz, palm strike landing flush.
Look, the Messiah of the sticky notes knows what he's doing.
Why hasn't that been a match yet?
If we have a season 3, maybe it will be a match, okay?
After the hell doesn't get rid of him.
He'll teach Seth Rollins how to cut grass.
Doesn't get rid of him.
Hang on a minute. We talk about touch grass these days in 2022. This is the whole thing going around is touch grass. No, WD will teach Seth how to cut grass.
Look at the ladder on the side of the floor, Duchess.
Leave it to Dutch. Leave it to Dutch to try and murder somebody.
Well, look who he's about to murder.
Oh, I'm sure Carmen will appreciate it.
He's first up the ladder, goes Mero. Oh God, Cipriano had to run on his hip on the ladder.
I'm sure Dutch did that for Carmen. They still have connections, or at least they used to. But I'm pretty sure he's still thinking. I'm pretty sure he's still thinking.
To be honest, we got three-fourths of the. Oh God, Daddy missed on the drop kick. We've got three-thirds, of the Lagoon Company. We're just missing the MIA guy who no one's heard of ever since he got Goody Tad. What the hell is that? Oh no!
Well, he ain't gonna be eating any buttered toast for a bit.
Here's the thing. That should be lucky because he landed in between the ladders, so he should be lucky, honestly.
Yeah, well, Mero wasn't. Mero wasn't.
Just hit that big ladder bridge ladder, and it didn't even give.
He bounced off of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jason, would you like to add? Tony, be quiet. Jason, would you like to add anything for Double D getting slapped on his sock head? Okay, thank you, Jason, for that expert analysis. No, seriously, go ahead. No, seriously, say it. Well, thank you, Jason, for that expert analysis. No, go ahead. I swear.
Well, right now, oh God, right now, it's
not having a good time.
Oh no, Cipriano is about to get crushed.
Oh God.
Yeah, well, who's been our crush whips?
And ladies and gentlemen, let me give you the translation of Cipriano's reaction to that. No.
Go ahead, Jason.
I was gonna say with that big son of a bitch in the ring and everything like that. Eventually, and I actually have a suggestion of when it could possibly happen. Mero needs a fight club.
Oh, I will happily put that match if we still remain like that.
I think there's one place that would be very appropriate, considering what else happens that night.
Oh, she's now dead.
Good.
Oh no, Dominator! On the ladder!
I'll tell you this though. I don't think Junichi should die until Johnny does it first.
Yeah.
I tried that.
He got close.
Jason, name the day if you want for Mero cardio, happily.
I think there's one place that it needs to take place. It's on the same night another certain match is taking place.
Speaking of taking place, I think Big Ed's about to die.
Jesus Christ, that breaker off the ladder.
Jason, go ahead, please.
Well, what I was going to say was Forsaken.
Yeah, I think that would be a hell of a match.
Oh no.
Dutch is there! Can he get it? Oh, Double D's going up
Double
after.
D's making sure that ain't gonna happen.
He's saving the match,
And if you don't know what Jason's talking about, Annie and Carmen are gonna fight at Forsaken for the CCL Women's title.
That they are.
And I think it'd be appropriate if Mero and Claudio fought that night as well.
Speaking of fighting, somebody's about to die.
Yep.
I think Double D's dead.
Go do what you did to Big Ed, I'm gonna do it to you.
Guys, is there gonna be anything left of these 8 men?
No.
No, I say 6.
What'd you just say? I thought he
got the 6 people.
I thought he said sex.
Yeah, because I know he didn't. Wait a minute, Jason. I know he didn't say sex because he doesn't get any of that.
Junichi split.
Junichi get power taken out. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he got split wide open like a coconut with the water shot right there. Stop shooting over the water!
I tell you what, Robert's having the time of his life right now.
You ain't kidding. I'm just sitting back.
There you go.
Honestly, this is the first air from all the shit I've seen.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Can I say something? This ain't the first time I've called like a 14 full metal ladder match, you know, over tag titles.
It's amazing. No.
Yeah, i.e. DCA Redemption is a bit of an annual staple, you know, of a match over on Redemption weekend for the Destiny Championship Alliance. You never say this. Top this chaos right now.
You're gonna actually gonna bring that into the ether. You realize that, right?
Yeah, well,
Because the last time you said top this, Yujiro showed up.
I know.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh shit.
And then it was about to come out.
DVD. Beatrix Carter. Soprano. DVD off the ladder.
Oh hell no.
Chokes on the back. Believe close. Beats up the.
And let me give you Cipriani's reaction to that.
Ow! Ow! No!
No, he's saying ow this time.
As Benny, Big Eddie's 50 foot, can he get the belt? He's there still!
You know what? I'm just waiting for the Cipriani.
No!
I'm just waiting for the best Cipriani reaction.
Cat!
That's if he wins and then goes to the bar.
Roller break. Oh, they just tosses him on top of the ladder again.
Because why not?
I wonder if this Cipriani has a...
Jesus Christ! On his head!
I wonder if...
People get a job with that.
I wonder if this Cipriani has a cat that tries to sabotage all his stuff.
Yeah, no, he does. It's called the strippers he sleeps with.
Oh no. Hell.
Whoa! Something on the table, board!
Well, you know how you were talking about the connections to Carmen? That's exactly why Mero was trying to destroy Dutch and Benny.
Yeah.
Really, let's be honest.
Man punch!
How's the chicken?
They get punch.
The chicken's punch! The jawbreaker's punch! Actually, no, the jawbreaker's punch.
I was gonna say.
Right up to the thing, Cold Speed and Big Ed are in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Strunichi got the strength to take them both over? Yes, he has!
Yeah, he did.
Also, there's one thing I've always wondered. Well, I don't think we could ever truly figure out how he feels, considering he never talks. But I wonder how Claude thinks about Catalina being back.
Awkward.
Never asked him, and I don't think I want to ask him, considering...
Well, I don't think you'll get an answer, because I don't think he knows... Because I think he legit doesn't know how to talk.
God!
I don't think he doesn't know how to talk. I think it's just a matter of this appraisal.
It's perfect in vampires! Over at the Transylvania Announce table!
Yeah.
Mero is out.
Let's be honest, we're not going to have winners in this match, we're going to have survivors!
Survivors.
Well, Double D's gonna need some ibuprofen.
Double D's not having a good time. No whatsoever.
This is one of the most brutal ladder matches I think I've ever called, and I'm going to just say it straight. Dutch now! Dutch, Eddie's point, doing a good job, you know, of guarding it. Oh, Cipriani took him down. Cipriani was smart, he took him down the leg there, if you saw it.
There goes Benny.
And meanwhile, we've got Claude and Finger. Tony doesn't realize he just gave Double D a wide open run.
T-Pop doesn't know.
The greatest tag team in all the times.
Yeah, Claude in from behind of Double D, but there's Big Ed to try and flip. Oh, jawbreaker spot.
Oh, shit.
But Mero's climbing.
Oh my God, Benny dead.
God damn.
We're just gonna have.
Smith.
Double D. Right. Ed's gonna make the save.
Oh no.
Double D. Double D. Oh God.
And Junichi, you will acknowledge the head of the cul-de-sac.
I thought that was Eddie.
To the shadow of the ladder, just trying to stabilize the weight for Double D. For Dutch. Oh!
God.
Well, Double D's the What was it?
The architect.
Or no, what was it? The scam writer or something like that?
No, the scam artist is Eddie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the head of the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, don't deal with
Yeah.
I always thought Eddie was the Moxley of the group, but anyways.
No, he's the tribal head boy, if we're right to say it.
I thought that was...
Well, tribal head boy only because he's got all those comic books under his bed.
Look at this.
Wait, what the hell is Ed doing?
I don't have a fucking clue.
Ed!
He up to clock speed.
Clock speed, man.
I bet Clock Speed's gonna need some speed to get over this pain.
Oh no, Miro.
Pick up the back here.
Stop! 16 cum stomp!
Double D.
Oh my God.
He hit no stomp on the Dutch.
Tony.
The Messiah of the sticky notes.
There's a children from Big Ed. And a second
Why not?
Good Lord, what a war this has been, gentlemen. WD, they cleared out everyone.
Jason is speechless at this act.
I am absolutely speechless.
Big Ed! Kenny!
You will acknowledge him.
Yes, he has!
I'll tell you right now, they better come to DC at haste, because I can't wait to see Double D trash Chris's office with sticky notes and he has fly.
Hey, that's the image we all want to see, honestly.
Yeah. And Big Ed are undefeated at Dawn of Chaos.
Chaos is in a wall. The Shed are victorious. And for the second Dawn of Chaos in a row, they leave us tag champs.
Aren't they? Aren't they now also the official first ever two-time tag team champion?
The first ever two-time Worldwide Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champions are the Shed. History making night for them, if we're allowed to say it.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. I'll tell you one thing right now.
What a moment.
I'll tell you one thing right now. They better be glad they did this. You know why?
What?
Because now they can avoid the dreaded world-breaking, earth-shattering, universe-molding three-shoe beating. There's a reason that Rolf is not in any wrestling promotion, because if he hits that three-shoe beating, it's over. You talk about Thanos snapping CCL halfway out of existence. If he uses that three-shoe beating, this whole universe is going to turn upside down. I'll tell you right now, there was 3 Rolfs coming out of some universe wormhole once. Have you seen that shit? 3 Rolf heads. That's not healthy. Jason's getting nervous right now. I can see the beads of sweat just on the 3 shoes.
All I am going to say, and I think we can all agree on this.
Don't bring Rolf.
No, it's that if Rolf showed up in anyone's coffin, then most of that roster would be fucking dead.
True.
Maybe we can send Rolf after Yujiro and see what happens.
Dream match.
I'm getting word that one of my friends has left a creative jawbreakers for him. I was gonna tell him, make it double.
Shit.
Yeah, speaking of which, we got a Bellatrix dream match on deck next.
D-Wall's future, he put his stamp of approval on this woman.
Indeed.
Yeah, but what a test Saber is in for. Let's remember, this was, a challenge made from Lightning.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Lightning challenger.
Lightning challenged Saber for this match. It was back on the season finale episode of Aftershock. So no, when it was Aftershock 40, let me correct myself.
I was gonna say.
Lightning made the challenge to Saber.
Cody, first off, you weren't gonna say shit. Second off,
and that's what's up to tonight.
You're about to be joined by the former first ever Worldwide Wrestling Alliance Bellatrix champion and the woman known simply as Saber.
And Iron Fate makes her way to the Dawn of Chaos battlefield and brace yourselves. Ah!
Gee.
You want to talk about one of the faces of the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance Bellatrix division? That is what Saber is. Just McDonald, go ahead. Version for Saber.
Was made official back at Aftershock 40. Lightning made the challenge, stated that this should have happened sooner or later, but this is a match that both women cannot take an L in.
What? That was a great...
Last year's Dawn of Chaos.
Yeah, don't remember who Saber fucking lost to Dawn. We'll see that bitch in the main event. Saber is... Even though Saber is a prominent face within the Bellatrix division, she has not had the best record when it's come to the big match this year. No, she has also been, having to get over the leg injury which was suffered, earlier on in the season. But the same fate of Saber could be said about her opponent who we're about to see right now.
Damn right.
Just over the WWA, overall of virtual wrestling in a sense, you could say. The greatest of all time is here in Las Vegas.
Yep.
Well, the question is, could you say she is the greatest still? It's a brutal question, but you can make that point. Jess McDonald, go ahead for Saber's opponent.
I'll say.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I think she still is. Because Lightning's reputation precedes her. Everywhere she's been, it doesn't matter if she's got a title or not. It doesn't matter if she's had a number of wins, a number of losses. It doesn't matter. When this woman steps in the ring, everybody stops what they're doing. They look toward the stage and they say, "Oh my God, that's Lightning." That is how you define greatness. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it. You don't have to put it on a shirt. You don't have to market it. You don't have to repeat it 100 million times. All you gotta do is walk into a room and get everyone's attention, because that's the respect that you command, and that is what Lightning has done. Whether you love her or hate her, whether she's done the most dastardly, despicable acts in this entire business, as even the big man upstairs, Eddie Mack, used to hate this woman's guts. Even he turned around on her before he went up to that big lap-making heavenly palace in the sky.
I'm not going to say it. Maybe Eddie Mack's most hated female in all pro wrestling. That's truth, by the way. That's sheer truth.
Oh no, it is. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You gotta believe that Lightning right now. First off, Lightning's gonna be at the last lap 155%. Second off. This woman right here, you talked about what her mindset is, and you're right. What is her mindset? There is no Black November gear. There is no Black November at all. It's just her.
Well, can we be honest? She has refused to wear that gear here. Because we never actually did put a ban on it, just for in case anyone wondered, considering our issues with Black November, which were very public, back in the day.
Oh, I'll tell you why she didn't do it. I'll tell you why she didn't do it. You want to know why she didn't do it? She didn't do it because she wants to be here known as Lightning. And here's the reason why. Because a certain commentator over here kept calling her a follower. So she said, so guess what she did? She wanted to come over here and show you and show your roster exactly who Lightning is. And guess what? She's been showing it.
I did call her fucking for her, because Lightning has always had the ambition to win the Wildcats title, let's be honest. That's been an ambition of hers. Yet, it made no sense being a part of Black November. Nice diamond cutter early. 1, 2, no. During the time when Amber Stevens was the Wildcats champion. Made no fucking sense.
Oh no, I'm not saying that it did or didn't. I'm not saying that it did or didn't. And here's the thing, we don't know if she was
good.
Alright, well, here's the thing, we don't know if she was really fully on board with Amber or not. We don't know if anybody other than Zach was in, even Zach himself, we don't know if he was even on board with what Amber was doing. It seemed like Amber was just doing things for herself and herself only.
You could say the same.
No, we can't. Go ahead.
You could say the same about Zach, considering the team of weeks built on that takedown.
No, I agree with you, and he has publicly apologized for things that he has said and everything like that. But here's the thing about Lightning, and here's the thing about Saber. Both of these women are of the same coin. They both want respect. They both command it. They both fight for it. Jesus Christ!
Oh, get off the Lightning going for the cover. 1, 2, and no, because she forgot the rule.
Yeah, everyone kicks out of the deal.
The deal, yes.
Unless he's Superboy, but that's different combination.
Don't get Jason upset.
Don't get me upset. Fucking, actually, something. No, I don't have a grudge with Connor anymore because at least he's the coolest fucking super person in core wrestling at the moment. I mean, there is a super who I hate fucking worse than him. Unless said the better. So Romero special here. Made famous by the legendary Jushin Thunder Liger.
Right. Well, I'll say this right now. Saber, like I said, she was handpicked by D-Wall a few years ago to win the Queens of Wrestling tournament. A tournament, by the way, that Saber was in that never happened.
Yeah.
True.
But she parlayed that. She parlayed that into winning the Bellatrix title.
And having one of the most successful runs with the Bellatrix title.
Right.
Oh my God! From the start of the company.
So you have to wonder what both these women. Robert was right. They can't afford a loss. Lightning, she wants to be back on top in some kind of prominent position.
One to the floor.
And Saber wants the exact same thing.
Yeah, because whoever wins this match probably goes right back to the top of the rankings for a Bellatrix title shot. Whoever loses this match, you have to wonder what the next step is. Slingshot spear though from Lightning.
Back to the bottom. Basically.
No!
Cody knows a lot about the bottom. So he's speaking truth.
Well, let's remember, Lightning does have a ruthless streak in her. We talked about her membership about her. I remember during the days when I was sat in the audience, before I even started running this place with my brother. Before I even was on this desk when the fucking criminals of the free world would dominate. There's the move of God, the single. Yeah, there's a headbutt. Yeah, one of the women who actually has a winning record against the Kira Yukimura rarity in core wrestling. Saber saw off the middle rope. 1, 2, Saber gets 2.
And funny enough, that night, that Dragon Sanctuary match, that Dragon Sanctuary match that Lightning won, a lot of people don't even remember it because of what happened later that night that overshadowed everything. Jesus Christ.
The main event.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We may get into more detail about later on in a sense. Saber! Heel!
Well,
to the bottom of the place, crushing full weight in a Lightning.
Yeah.
Now Saber going to take advantage here.
No, it's Lightning countering Saber with a forearm shot. Oh, and the back fist off the rail. And what is Lightning setting Saber up for?
I think I can get a broad picture of this.
This ain't gonna be good.
Oh my God, she said
Saber.
Greatest of all time! Hits the neck drop!
Got it.
And it looked like Saber was in control, but that's how quick he can change with someone as expertly as lightning. Change someone in a heartbeat. Nice front splash! Hold it, working for Saber. 1, 2 on Frank. That's how quick lightning can change the game right there.
Right.
And that's in the field.
Lightning is one of those people that you cannot underestimate.
Yep. Quick flash right there from Saber. Another Saber song. Yes, second of the match. Not going for the cover though, looking to follow up. No, we're right. Got half and half. No, hammerlock. Lightning turns up. Lightning. Slap that Saber down. Oh, look at this. Beautiful transition. Tequila Sunrise. And that was Lightning's technical wrestling ability though, something which is very underrated about her. People, like, we talk about, you know, her fighting capabilities, her striking and her aerial abilities. Lightning is quite literally an expert technician, let's remember. Oh, she gets the leg swept. This is the second ever DCA Fever champion in the ring. She was the second ever Fever champion in the ring. Good God, she got planted. 1, 2, no!
Only 2 count off of that.
Former Fever champion, former Goddess champion as well.
Yeah, remember second ever Fever champion. And what defines Lightning is she wrestles a beautiful moonsault there from Saber off the apron. Is Lightning wrestles a Joshi style. Let's remember the classic she had and the rivalry, and Jeb and I will speak to this with her and Ayumi Otanashi.
Well, I mean, I was watching DCA when that was going on, and yeah, that was one of the rivalries that defined that. That was one of the rivalries that defined that title.
One of the early rivalries in the ECA division. Something else we should mention. Lightning undefeated against Sakura Hagiwara. Now that's a stat which should be if we're allowed to say it.
I don't believe Sakura has ever beaten. I think I think she did once. I think. I have to go back and look.
Yeah, but she has a very good record against Sakura, which says a lot about Lightning's credentials. Saber got a 2 off the power slam. Lightning, they'll be like, oh God, oh God.
Yeah, if she's not undefeated against Sakura, I'll say that Sakura doesn't have as many wins on Lightning as Lightning has on her.
Yeah, backdrop drive and Noah snap suplex. Lightning trying to get it, only 2.5.
Which is something that a lot of women can't say they have.
Yeah. What is this from Lightning now? Hooking the legs?
Reverse figure 4.
Yeah, Matt is dead center as well, and they're putting the pressure on Saber.
When Jason comes back, I'll go check on my stuff.
Alright.
Yeah, look at Lightning here, hammer fisting. Saber, nice short forearm on the jaw.
Now Saber.
Knee to the jaw. Going for the arm of Lightning here, hammer up. Lightning hits a back elbow to get out.
Indeed.
Nice! Net breaker. That was a net breaker, Robert.
My apologies, my apologies.
No need of nice senton off the middle rope, planning all the way on a Saber. 1, 2, Lightning, does she? No, she doesn't.
Only gets a 2 off of that.
And this woman probably would still be Bellatrix champion if it wasn't for the woman who has it now.
Don't remind us.
Yeah. What?
I mean, we're gonna have to.
1, 2, no. What's
gonna have to
tonight?
Yeah, but considering what's gonna happen in 2 weeks, that's
that'll be the night we all get to enjoy the
I will make it clear, no matter what the fucking result tonight, that belt is signed for Prestige. She's showing up because that'll go to the VWU offices. She has to show up. She's contractually obligated.
Yep, at Prestige in Seattle. It's either gonna be Daisy finally getting what she deserves, or the final match of one Destiny Williams.
To be honest with you, the way Destiny talked on Wildcats, she said this might be her last match, win or lose.
Yeah, spear up the middle from Lightning on a Saber, only 2.5.
Honestly, no matter what happens, if she actually gets the win, honestly, that's the biggest moment of clarity she can ever have. And honestly, I know I talked a lot of shit about Destiny, but honestly, in fairness, we wouldn't have had the Dream Killer if it wasn't for that bitch.
Yeah, German suplex, a rematch for Prestige 2. Avalanche, deadlift German, and only a 2 count again there for Saber.
Safe to say, when that match happens in Seattle, everybody
short knees
is going to be going with Destiny.
Right on the nose with the last knee. Like a motherfucker.
I'm sure Jason is on the edge of his seat.
That Dragon Suplex!
Honestly, this is what we wanted to see between these two companies.
No, two. Snapdragon Suplex plants Lightning on her up, but able to kick out his Lightning, but right now Saber has taken full control of it. Well, as soon as I say it, Lightning hits an elbow.
Where's Jason's seat at?
I don't know. You asking me? Short jump from Lightning. Lightning gonna drop 10. Oh god, look at this short shots!
Those are very short shots with that 10 counter.
On the bridge of the nose, and now there's the 10.
Yeah.
And down goes Saber in a heap.
Jason, get your seat ready when you come back.
Alright.
What is Saber? What is Lightning? Beautiful shotgun missile drop kick!
Beautiful indeed.
What? No! One shot in the jaw of Saber with the shotgun missile. Only 2. Lightning now setting Saber up. Beautiful slingshot aims with the elbow right on the heart. 1, 2, and again Saber able to power out.
This has been back and forth between both women here, and it's been amazing.
Nice heel kick there from Saber. We said this was a Bellatrix dream match. It is leading up to it.
And honestly, no matter what happens, I would love for these two to go at it one more time after this.
Yeah, face some stuff the corner. Oh, Saber with a well-placed kick. Lightning trying to get back to her feet. Moonsault lands. Completely disorientating Lightning. And now sending Lightning into the other. What the fuck?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no!
Oh yes!
Oh yes!
Awesome bomb!
Or better yet, blonde bombshell! Now Saber looking for it! Round table Enziguri!
Hits it on the money.
1, 2, no! Credit to Lightning for kicking out after that onslaught.
That's the veteran instincts of Lightning, I'll tell you that much.
Saber was looking for Excalibur straight away, but Lightning got out. Lightning able to cut it, diamond cutter! Crossroads, if everyone would say it. 1, 2, up the crossroad! Oh, this one's picked up the pace. Lightning guillotine leg drop. This one has picked up its pace and intensity here in Las Vegas.
Indeed.
Okay, this Lightning dunking right into a sleeper. Or rear naked choke, whichever one you want to call it. Look how she's got her back to the ropes.
Indeed, this is like I said, the veteran instincts of Lightning to make sure she's in the right position with that rear naked.
Yeah, trying to get the submission here. Oh, they're able to get up. Back and forth, these two women go. Oh, that's a shot forearm on the jaw. Senton missed. But women looking for that shot. Nice forearm right in the back there from Saber to Lightning. Saber, oh, catching Lightning again with another Snapdragon suplex.
Beautiful Snapdragon one.
Yeah, this is a hell of a match if I'm allowed to say it. Oh, went for the Brody and barely clipped her.
Barry got her on the Brody on that one.
And now we're going to see Stomp. No. Lightning now charging in with a shot. There's a kick from Saber to her. We're going back and forth here.
Now Saber.
It's got Lightning set. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The power of Saber.
Deadlift vertical suplex.
Stalling for superplex.
Lightning just got drilled through the mat. Could be Excalibur time.
Indeed.
No, Lightning read it to her. Has that move skirted it to a T?
Indeed.
Backside driver.
Driver. Into the cover.
Got the shoulders pressed with a jackknife. Cover only 2.
Only a 2 count off of that. Now Lightning getting the momentum back on her side here.
Switches it. Oh no.
Oh, sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter full roped. Good jet time here for the Night of Fate here at Dawn of Chaos 2.
At center of the ring.
Lightning has a perfectly locked in sharpshooter.
But she gets out of it.
Yeah, able to push Saber up. Able to be pushed off there, Saber. Another knife edge chop. Lightning catches the leg.
Drops the elbow.
Yeah, right on the back of the head, right on the ear. You can just. Oh! Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Only a 2 count off of that.
What a fucking match this is!
Amen.
Saber will kick Lightning in the knee. Saber! Faithful landing!
Faithful ending. This could be it.
1, 2, 3. No!
Oh, so close.
Lightning with a last bit of energy, able to pop the shoulder up to kick out. Saber off the top, moonsault press is a no-go. Drop kick.
We are getting down to that point where it's going to take one mistake, and that's the game.
Totally agree, Robert. It's going to take one mistake. Spear again missed. This time Saber was ready for the slingshot spear. Shot. That's chop. Hard knife edge chops.
Very hard knife edge shots. Forearm there.
Back in Lightning in a corner, in the forearm straight to the lower of the spine.
Right there, almost to the kidneys.
Yeah, you can say that. Saber hit with a right hand. Lightning sent to the ring apron. Well, now to the floor, I should say.
Right,
oh, God.
Thinking about it.
Dear God. God.
Rope assisted tope con hilo.
You're a battle, please. Just crashing down on a Saber right now. Lightning can get up top.
What is Lightning thinking here?
Well, no, she's come. Oh, they caught it!
Yeah, they did.
But a misjump there from Lightning. Both would be catching heads, and now Lightning managed to get the speed. Oh no, she's still dizzy.
Oh, that
was a nasty shot.
That was a nasty landing.
Saber may have got the worst of it though, because she stayed down. Lightning able to hit the line, so right out. Oh shit! Saber is in trouble. Spears.
That's it.
Ball game! Right there! 1, 2, 3, no!
Ow!
2.5 of the Animus Pierce, Lightning straight on top! She's gonna look to finish it anyway! Oh, they want buddy home!
Oh, buddy, home off of that!
Lightning did the right thing, she went for the finish immediately! And only got nothing but canvas! Saber looking for the Brody missing, tiredness, exhaustion. Lightning again catches on a drop kick.
The longer this match goes, you gotta believe it fits the veteran in Lightning, because she has been in these high-profile matches.
Yeah, got it!
Stick it!
Spectre! 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow! What effort from both women. Lightning with the appeal and now going for the slam here. Saber out the back. Coach Lightning, coach to the red. Oh God.
Here it comes.
Oh, Lightning, she needs to get out. She needs to get out. Lightning, Excalibur.
Stick it.
Lightning, no. The Excalibur insect.
Saber with the biggest win of her career.
You're done right. Woo.
It only took one.
One Excalibur from out of nowhere gives Saber the win over Lightning in one hell of a Bellatrix match.
Lightning was trying to avoid the Excalibur at all costs, but unfortunately it was just too little, too late.
And it is Saber who wins this Bellatrix Dream match.
And a vicious war, to say the least. And like I said, if they ever do decide to run it back, I wouldn't be against it by a mile.
We have to say that was one hell of a wrestling match.
Here's the finish right here. Not only the look at the cover.
Yeah, gets 2.5 as you can see. But Lightning as the veteran was like, oh, I can't be done yet, I have to be quick.
Yeah.
Tries to pick Saber up here, tries to maybe drive it with a big Michinoku drive.
That was all Saber needed to hit it scalp.
Yeah, got in position, Lightning in trouble, does Excalibur, spiking Lightning on the back of her head. For the 1, the 2, and the 3.
You cannot give any doubt to Lightning. She put up a fight with Saber, but at the end of the day, it was Saber's time to shine.
What a win for Saber here at Dawn of Chaos. Hell of an effort from Lightning. That we cannot, underestimate.
And Lightning said it best. It was going to be either a career-defining moment for either one, but it has just been just Saber's night one.
The question is for me where will Lightning go from here, but for Saber, that is a win to get back on track and to send a statement to this roster. I was the original champion, but I am still here and still maybe even better than ever. Saber, you're a winner in one hell of a match. You can hear this crowd. Great match between Saber and that's the Bellatrix 10 counts Killer Candy, and that's Evie Fry. Evie Fry fell day 1 of Saber's. New tag champs Candy Cane and Hit Girl.
Why?
Behind!
Why?
What the fuck?
What does this mean? Why?
You're asking why as if you don't know this woman's history.
True, I only know a little bit of it.
Wait. I thought Evie Fry and Killer Candy were right there to congratulate Saber. I just noticed before Dutch then, it looked like Saber was surprised. Did you not see it from her body language?
Yeah.
She set this up!
Wait a minute. Does that mean...
Oh dear God! Pay over the table!
Wait a minute. Does that mean that Killer Candy, Evie Fry, and Lightning are in cahoots?
I would say so! Oh God, she's got a baseball... Oh my God! Well, remember what we've been saying about Lightning? I called her out for being a follower! But to never think she has been within core wrestling! A leader!
Does that mean she...
And I hate to say it, but the writing on the wall here! Oh dear fucking God, we are in trouble.
Are we...
Even if this company goes under, this fucking maybe virtual wrestling's in trouble.
Does that mean that VW is getting their own version of the Criminals of the Free World?
Well, there used to be a version of the Criminals of the Free World. A new generation version of it. With the fucking Bellatrix tag champs, and by the way, they're laughing on the stage. We haven't got a camera on it, but they're laughing over this. Way to sell Saber down the river, you free fucking bitches.
Here's my question. How do you know that Lightning hasn't been planning this all along?
I think she has. They have walked through the table.
How do you know that she didn't hear what you said, Hit Kid? When she kept hearing you say follow her, and so she came here and said, you know what? I'm gonna make myself a leader again. And out of spite, for you and your roster. She said, you want to see who a follower is? Well, let me show you a leader.
God.
Call me a follower and I'll show you a leader. That's what she's doing right now.
I fully agree with you. Listen, I have never backed down from it. Remember when in CCL and DCI said we need to see the old Lightning? This is the Lightning I've been afraid of.
This is the Lightning everybody...
might get it.
Everybody thought this Lightning was deep down, just hidden away, locked up beneath the surface. Well, guess what? It's back now. I think what you said.
No! I'm gonna try this. Come on.
But again, it's lightning.
Here's the thing. I think between what Hit Kid said and everything from Black November, I think Lightning has finally snapped.
Sure.
I think the old Lightning is finally back.
I do as well.
That evil,
cruel, cold-hearted, ruthless bitch.
She will do whatever it takes to get what she wants. And what she wants is for everyone to remember who the leader, not the follower, who the leader was for all these years.
Yes.
For all these years.
The leader never left. She just went dormant.
They always say lethal doses of poison. It's been a saying used in wrestling for years. Since 2002. Well, 20 years later, you can say a lethal criminal dose of poison has just been added to the worldwide wrestling. Like, let's get some medical help.
Oh, I got a better analogy for you. I got a better analogy for that. This ain't a dose of poison. It's a strike of lightning. That's what this is. And the storm has come to WWA, and I don't think there's a damn thing anybody can do about it. Because when this woman is the evil, vindictive woman she was back in the day, nobody was safe. Nobody could stop.
Nobody's safe within all of Queens of Wrestling.
Okay, we gotta
go to break. Let's get some help. Let's get some help. Let's go to break. Hey, let's go to break. Good God Almighty.
Of half man, half drugs, ass to clubs, bad boy, that's what's up. After bucks, crush crews after us. No games, we ain't laughing much. Nothing but big things. Check the hit list, how we twist shit. What changed but the name? We still here, you're rocking with the best. Don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks. Who's the boss? Dudes is lost. Don't think cause I'm iced out, I'ma cool off. Who else but me? And if you don't feel me, that means you can't touch me. It's ugly, trust me. Get it right, dog, we ain't never left. We just move in silence and rep to the death. It's official, I survived what I've been through. Y'all got drama, the saga continues. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life.
John Flacco's has won the Call All Stars championship.
Unreal. What a conclusion here to Call All Stars 13.
Wait a minute. Hold on. It's Louis Rivers. Oh my God. He's attacking John Flacco's.
You're getting better all the time, and turning all against the one isn't all just hard to teach. Another clever word sets off an unsuspecting hurt, and as you get back in a line, a mob jumps to their feet. Now dance, fucker, dance, man, he never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really only you.
Dance, fucker, dance, he never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really only you. So dance, fucker, dance, I never had a chance, it was really only you.
With a thousand lies and a gun disguise, hit him right between the eyes, hit him right between the eyes. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes, see him running the fight. With a thousand lies and a gun disguise, hit him right between the eyes, hit him right between the eyes. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes, see him running for their lives.
That bitches.
Oh shit.
Well, we knew one leader had to be in the building. There's the other one.
Brother.
I was wondering where the hell your brother's at.
He's been here all day, but you can tell by the atmosphere. Well, you think he's done. Stewing's an understatement. I mean, we had what happened 2 weeks ago, but other than that, his mind has been focused on this.
When we brought that Horizon special. With that.
Yeah, since when fucking Cody Faken was a prick.
And he actually stated on Twitter that he's been calling you out and calling him out. He's been ducking him.
Bullshit. Well, that's what you expect from a Mutiny Mafia member. We're joined back in the desk by downtown Jason Brown.
Heyo. Jason?
So we once again listen to Parasite Eve by Bring Me the Horizon. What a crazy night too this is so far. We've only just started here tonight.
A month ago.
Yeah, we ain't done with this night by a long shot.
Yeah, but we have only just... Guys, the night is young. The night has only just started. As I mentioned, you're listening to Parasite Eve by Bring Me the Horizon, and well, I brought Jason back for this next bout.
Oh boy.
Special challenge grudge match. The Cyber Demon to take on the Outworld Outlaw, Aaron Black. Man, Jason can attest that I've yet to ask Jason this question in person.
Yeah.
But Aaron took a 2-year hiatus. Used to work for you at UWA. I don't know if he's still contracted with you.
Well, like he said, he took a 2-year hiatus. He still has that contract. He's free to come back whenever he wants to.
He gave the call to the officers. Remember, this was after the Demon, went on a tour backstage.
Demon go on a rampage. It usually does.
He put Azrael and El Blaze out of action. Also put a beat down on Wolf Hartfield.
Yeah.
And pretty much, my brother said we will bring someone in for the Demon to deal with, and while Aaron got the call, and oh god,
he doesn't say brace.
And that's what has led to this next bout here at Dawn of Chaos 2. They're one of the most destructive forces in all of Worldwide Wrestling Alliance history.
The first ever world champion of this company, and probably was one of the most destructive.
In the Cyber Demon.
It felt like no one was going to be able to take that belt from him. He was just on a path of destruction. He's just been on a path of destruction even after losing the
belt. Yeah, God! Because let's remember, the Demon has had a few big matches this year, but it's similar, to what we said with Saber and, Lightning Glass match.
Yeah.
The Demon has been looking for that one moment for this season. And it has not happened yet.
No.
But right, and it led to, his path of destruction. But it could happen tonight. But then again, it could happen for the Demon's opponent who's looking to make an impact. Not just here in the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance, but an impact in all virtual wrestling.
Yep, making
his return.
Yep, making his return to the ring in nearly 2 years.
You hear the music, the Man of Constant Sorrow, which is such a fitting song. To bring out this man, the Outlaw in Aaron Black. Wait, is he still dating Scott?
From what I hear, yes. It's pretty much the reason why he's been on that 2-year hiatus. He was to fix things with Scarlett.
Now that things are fixed, if we're allowed to say it, Jason, this man is looking to get his virtual wrestling career back on track. I'm looking really to make an impact. Go ahead.
Former UWO Tag Team Champion.
Did he put the belts with?
Well, this was during a weird era known as Season 1.
So we're going retro.
This is why I believe we ran it up.
Yes, when he was a part of a faction known as Los Field Team.
I remember then, Mr.
Dio Brando.
Yeah. Fucking wants to blame me out. Correct.
Okay.
But yes.
But yeah, it really is great to see Aaron Black and I said his name there, Aaron Black. God damn it.
Good job, AJ. Dad. One job there.
I'm gonna fuck up a few times tonight, considering how much is on the line on this night. So I don't really care. But
go continue.
We're gonna talk about going into the fucking deep end for your first match back, for one of your first few matches back. And a former world champion in the Saber Demon, we are underway. If I'm AJ Monahan, I'm staying as far back from this shit as possible.
Well, it's good to see AJ, boys.
You can see right now the Cyber Demon just clobbering Aaron Black.
Doing what he does best.
Yeah, this is the definition of a heavyweight match, if we're allowed to say it. Aaron hitting an uppercut.
The Demon now is beef.
Forearms right into the Demon's back, and down goes the Demon.
Yep.
That's smart from Aaron right there. He needs to do that more. Target the legs.
Aaron Black has always been a very intelligent wrestler. He goes in there.
Nice clothesline.
He's always been a guy, who picks apart his opponents because that's the thing about Aaron. He's a good technical wrestler. He's a good technician when it comes to targeting limbs. Almost reminds me of a Luka Khan. There's similarities there.
But he can also throw hands. You saw the Demon Man did the shot. Oh, that was nasty. Good old knuckle shot. Head up knuckle shot. One of the oldest yet, violent techniques in wrestling.
And the funny thing is, Aaron hasn't wrestled in 2 years in UWO. He used, and this is before your brother, joined UWO. He was actually the guy who was using the God-style power driver.
He just got slammed right down there from the Demon. Oh my God, the Demon had hit!
But
that one did not good.
But with Aaron coming back, this is a chance to start anew. He might have a new...
Oh, just tossed the Demon using the Demon's horns!
He might have a new finishing maneuver.
Well, we did see him when he returned and, got the Demon's face. He laid the Demon out with an impaler. With an impaler DDT. I think he hasn't got a name. He hasn't given me a name yet for it, but he laid the Demon out with it. So that might be the weapon of the cut for. You saw the Demon slam Aaron off the ring. Oh my God!
Just why the Demon's throwing him twice as hard he already is. Because you mentioned that.
And now the Demon on the
Oh my God!
Just rib breaker onto the barricade.
There's power.
That's pain. Screw power, Cody.
You know what?
That
Go back.
is pure destruction right there. The Cyber Demon, look at this.
So why would dominant first world champion?
Yeah, Camel Clutch with the knee dug right into the spinal cord, if we're allowed to say it. Aaron needed to find a way out, and Aaron does find a way out.
He's a destructive monster. He's a...
Oh, another knuckle shot. And Aaron now just chopping away at the demon.
And here's the thing about the Cyber Demon. It doesn't matter where your alliance lays. It doesn't matter if you consider yourself good, consider yourself bad, consider yourself this or that. The Cyber Demon doesn't care. He will destroy you. Yeah, he will go through anyone.
He'll go after anybody put in front of him.
Anyone for the demon. The demon now, Aaron's waiting for the demon to get up here, as you can all see, gentlemen.
Yeah.
He is waiting for the demon to get up here. Is he going to fly? Nice! Yes, he is!
But ever since, the Cyber Demon's first true defeat, we started to see the cracks. Yes, he's a monster. He's destructive, but he's not indestructible.
Yeah, there's a
he can be defeated. He can be beaten.
Yeah, oh look at Torturak here.
Not that many people have figured it out, but no!
Torturak Backbreaker. Only the select few are, I believe, mainly 3 names. Red X, Kazuma Kiryu, and Craig Marduk.
That's how I read about as well.
Yeah, within the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance. And Jamal. Only 4 people put the demon down. And those are 4 elite names, by the way. Shoulder breaker again from the demon. God bless to Jason right there. Sneeze. And no, Aaron able to counter and back body drop the demon over the top.
Alright, Black, where'd you take it here?
Aaron knocked down! Fucking touched the demon inside out for the clothesline!
Knocking the demon off his feet.
He's gotta stay on him now. And not let up.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Stop! It's gonna double up!
Double. Why not double?
1, 2, and no!
Well, he's at least altered one of those moves that he used to use in UWO. Yeah, he did use that spine buster, but never like that.
Yeah, I don't think you expect anyone when you pick up tall as a Cyber Demon.
Oh my god, the demon just tossed him back into the ropes. That was a high impact spine buster, if we're allowed to say it.
And now
the demon now back suplex planting Aaron down. And this might be in front of very I'm sorry if I'm butchering the word. Oh god, he just got tossed.
Tossed him.
Methodical pace, if I'm allowed to say it. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce the word properly.
Methodical
there.
Thank you, Jason. Oh my god, Smoky Alpha AJ was gonna die.
We need AJ alive here, please.
It's 2 and Aaron Smart. Ring presence.
Yeah.
Foot on the rope now, caused the break. If AJ got caught by Aaron, then when the demon came into the corner, we could have had we do not need a murderous mount lady coming to this show.
We need AJ alive, for fuck's sake.
Yes.
Then again, consider we need him alive anyway for other things.
Was that a spear?
That was either a spear or that was a single leg takedown. Oh my god, Blue Thunder Bomb!
Blue Thunder Bomb, but the demon just takes and catches the leg and now elbows Aaron in the back of the head. And tosses in. The demon pretty much with saying, is that all you've got?
And now...
God, over the top rope from that height.
The Cyber Demon standing over 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ almighty.
Torturak.
Yeah,
that is totally locked in. Torturak. Can Aaron find a way out of here? Because
I don't know if you... I don't know if you would call the Cyber Demon the total package, but he's definitely torturing Aaron Black there. But Aaron...
The torture part, yeah.
Able to escape there.
Oh, I poke. A straight right on the head. We're seeing the ruthlessness, if I'm allowed to see it, from Aaron Black.
Yeah.
It's just up the corner. Oh, look at Aaron, straight right. Oh, no, we got a bleeder.
We got a bleeder.
And then it's just choking the demon out. Oh, God, another spine buster. Aaron now to the top. Center, no. Knees up from the demon. Both knees drilled right into the spine. What the hell is the Cyber Demon planning now?
I honestly want to know. Well.
Was that even gay?
That it was.
Does it matter? Hey.
Oh God, powerbomb.
This ain't gonna be good.
No, straight up the knife. Oh, spine buster. 1, 2, 3. No, 2.5.
Black is still in this.
Yeah, Aaron Black's still alive in this bout, but maybe a lot more longer. Knocks the demon into the rough. And the top goes the demon. Vicious clothesline though from Aaron. Pretty much, if I like to say it, these two have matched up very evenly in this.
That they have.
They have. Yeah, I agree.
And they're making this a fight, slamming the demon off the rail here. And I'll say this, it's rare you see the demon get out broad, but Aaron can do that to him. Oh God, what the hell?
But I don't think that. Do his counterpoint. I'll do his counterpoint at all.
Oh, with the metal arm!
Which makes it even worse.
Chest, trying to compact his chest, if we're allowed to say it.
There was no trying when it comes to anything the Cyber Demon does. Fucking Ron is here.
That's the double axe handle now.
And now, what is the Cyber Demon thinking here?
Whatever the fuck it wants.
Jesus! Like that, for example.
Demon in control, but Aaron's still fighting. Lands a forearm here. Part of the elbow driven into the top of the head. Throat thrust. Not really affecting the demon. The demon not backing up a little bit by bit. Oh,
but
nice.
much.
Oh, look at this. There's the old school tactics of Aaron Black, digging the rope into the wound.
Smart.
And just a clubbing shot.
You know, Aaron Black, not a guy who...
Oh, he got countered. Oh! Go ahead, Jason.
Aaron's a guy who is not afraid to bend the rules.
Oh!
Look at this.
My
God!
The power.
He has just twisted.
Multi-press slam. 1, 2,
no.
And you can actually start seeing the frustration on the Cyber Demon.
But he could have had him, if I'm allowed to say it.
And a frustrated Cyber Demon, that's either going to play into Aaron's favor or his detriment, because that means that thing's mad.
Yeah, and that makes it even more very dangerous than he already is.
Well, head first up the step.
And we have another bleeder.
Yeah, Aaron opened up after the shot, and now the demon knocked it. What the hell? Oh my God! The Uranagi onto the railing, onto the barricade.
You know how we've been talking about how the Cyber Demon's been looking for that big moment this season, and this is pretty much his last chance for this season.
1, 2, no, yeah. Well, it might be his last chance in general, depending on how the rest of the night goes.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
That
is true. But you know, with the Cyber Demon, you know, being even more mad if he loses this match, that means that's steep shit for everyone. I don't care whose side you're on.
Back suplex backbreaker there from Aaron, and Aaron now, that's a gutbuster!
Look at this.
But both knees round into the chest, there's only 2.5, wow.
The Cyber Demon does not care where your loyalty lies, if you're for Needham, or if you're for Gnarly, or even if you are a Neko vampire, he's gonna eat you.
Yeah.
Jump rock bottom from the Demon, just planted out. Demon's thinking forward. Going maybe for, no, he's going for the arm instead here, actually. I thought he was going to try and let him for forward. You can see the Demon getting hit in the gut from Aaron. Oh my god, look at the power! Alright, crash almost put the Demon through the mat!
Almost put him right through the damn mat. 1, 2.
No.
Hopefully you have a backup ring in case something like that happens.
Well, we have reinforced the
backup ring just in case you don't know.
Aaron again goes for the senton and again hits the knees of the Demon.
Yeah.
Right hand and now Black on the top rope. Oh my god! Backbreaker! He almost snapped man's spine in half. There's 2, no!
Not yet,
Still
not
in it.
yet, not yet.
This, I'll tell you what, high quality matches all night here tonight though.
Yeah, and
The Demon, no,
God. He went flying.
That's it.
Not a flying.
That is it.
Yeah, he did go fine. We just saw the launch of the WWA space program.
He powerbombed that man to the floor.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. Loud and clear.
Yeah, he powerbombed down to the floor, sent out and face first off the court. Oh boy, this could be it. Straight to hell goes out Black.
Well, everyone goes to hell, apparently.
1, 2. Oh!
Somehow.
2.9, Aaron able to lift the left shoulder up. Which may have just frustrated the Demon, if I like to say. Going forward! Aaron cornering! Right into the cup!
Oh, wait.
Holy shit, he's going for another rear crash! Got it!
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
Aaron now warning the Demon up here. I don't know what he's got in mind. God! Polish hammer!
Polish hammer!
Might be looking for this Imperial DDT. There's the kick! And he hits it! 1! Oh, the Demon reaches for out. Such a big frame to pin it for a word to say it.
Oh, look at this. He's just digging into the eye socket of the Demon.
Into the court. Jason, I said it earlier on. This is a nasty match right here.
Yep.
This has not been a technical wrestling match. This has been a nasty old fight. Black able to counter the Demon, hitting the Demon with a right hand. Oh my god, what a shot.
Sweet baby.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. That's why.
The top rope, but Aaron caught it.
That's the reason why I asked you.
No.
Oh no. Oh god.
The headbutt that goes. Oh no.
Oh no. Well, every bone in his body is now dust. Or never mind.
You're on that one.
How did he kick out?
Well, instinct or trail it out a witch.
Or whatever that.
Oh my god, face first.
Or knowing Aaron Black, the money.
Yeah.
That too. And not forget about that.
No, hits the top. Aaron kick again. He's got me, Impala. 1, 2, 6.
Like that.
Aaron Black with a victory here tonight, and he is going home to his lovely bloody princess with a big stack of cash.
fight, if I'm allowed to say it. Because that's what this was. This wasn't an out-and-out wrestling match here. We saw both men, take shortcuts, Jason. We saw both men, do nasty stuff to each other. And Black just survived, if I'm allowed to say it. Look at the demon just dumping him on his face.
If he was any closer, we might have owned more by minutes. But
yeah,
as you can see right there, I go for that avalanche into the corner there, and then Aaron with this impaler DDT,
spiking the demon. Again, a 1, 2, and a 3.
The demon went night-night.
What a win for Aaron Black, if we're allowed to say it.
And if I'm AJ Monahan, I will run as soon as that thing wakes up, and it's going to be mad.
Yeah. The winner here at Dawn of Chaos 2. Welcome back to virtual wrestling, if we're allowed to say it. Not just from me, but from you, Jason, from everyone in this building.
The Outworld Outlaw is back.
And he is back with a statement.
And everyone is a partner.
Without a doubt, and they'll be interested to see where Aaron Black, goes from here. Then I'd say same with the demon. This may make the demon more uncontrollable.
If he wasn't already.
That's why I said that AJ, run.
Yes, run like hell.
We need you to be at least around.
We need you for the rest of the night. But run like hell.
And going forward too.
Yeah, but what a win for Aaron Black. He picks up the win and you done right, he earned it. He fought for it. They both gave each other hell, to be honest.
Did they not?
Did Aaron and
How could they not?
Hey Cody,
that was one hell of a fight.
Hey Cody, can you quit trying to get your shit over and let Hit Kid run your shit?
Oh boy.
And this is well. No change. Oh boy.
It is time to start the best of 5, and we start it with a grudge match. Seth Rollins representing the Syndication versus Charles Schultz representing the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance.
And I'm just going to say this. Seth Rollins is most likely going to come into this matchup with an extra bit of spite behind him. Considering, things that were said about him by a certain moronic company, saying that he did everything the easy way. Not, forgetting that this man, since the age of 18, was fighting in barns, making a name for himself.
Oh my God!
Hell.
Oh God, that's...
You petty son of a bitch!
Oh boy.
Jess McDonald, go ahead, I'll explain why in a second. With what I said I would explain.
Go ahead.
This issue started in CCW, remember when Charles went psycho and went to Husk?
Yeah.
Rollins tried to recruit him as a disciple, if you remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
But if you look at the attire Rollins from, particularly the face mask and the jacket, okay? That's the look of Charles, which Charles had during the whole Husk period, Jason.
Yeah, he's pretty much mocking.
Mocking him.
He is mocking Charles here tonight.
He is getting in this man's head.
And I don't know that's the smart idea.
It's like looking in the mirror.
Well, that's the thing with Seth Rollins. He'll do anything and everything to get inside the head of his opponent.
By the way, this pinfall submission DQ or counter is on. But if we have a no contest, I can double counter a double DQ. We had to restart the match. There must be a winner in this contest. And what the? That ain't the usual Charles theme.
No, it's not.
We know that Charles is in the building. He is set to go in this grudge match. Oh, there he is!
Yes.
There's the former longest reigning Virtual Wrestling United.
Champion. Oh boy.
Oh dear God.
Oh yeah, we're going out. Oh boy.
Oh!
God.
And a demon has been unleashed. Uh-oh. Guess what, Donald, go ahead.
Dad?
Rollins came out mocking Charles Schultz, and Charles Schultz comes out as, let's be honest, a literal hound from hell here tonight.
Yep.
With the attire and all.
Yeah.
No.
This. Go ahead, Jason.
No, you go on.
This match has been a year and a half in the making. Because let's remember, when Charles came back, he said he never needed Seth or anything like that. Pretty much called Seth all his shit, saying how he was going to take advantage of him and all that.
Outside that thing was out of his mind to begin with.
It exploded at Chaos Control where Seth Rollins cost Schultz the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight title.
Right.
And Seth says he's still out here to save Charles. Saving from what exactly?
Whatever the hell Seth believes what her forfeit. Honestly.
So let's do this grudge match here and that good company squad. Well, that is typical Schultz style. Way too much pyro.
Well, there goes the budget.
Okay, well, I can't say shit considering this man's just trying to save the company right now.
Yeah.
Still wasting the budget.
Yeah, what must be going through the minds of both these men? We are underway with our first best of 5 series in this War of Survival.
I'll be blowing it.
And Rollins on the attack early. Oh, Charles countered.
Yeah,
He said that.
And here's the thing. I don't think we're going to be expecting, Charles.
Oh, God.
Charles, nice me.
You know how...
Go ahead, Jason.
Since we're seeing, little snippets of the Hellhound being unleashed here from Charles, I don't think it's just a Hellhound we're seeing. I think we're also seeing... Jesus Christ! From Seth Rollins here tonight, that he might actually be diving deep into his old self, where he might be seeing not Seth Rollins, but Tyler Black.
Yeah, I think it's a case of mind games here, if I might say. Charles is trying to be his true self, while Seth, as you saw with the attire, is trying to remind Charles of the past self, which, let's be honest, could be easily beaten and easily deceived.
Yeah, go ahead and try to say his true self. That's not fun to say that after everything.
And there's a lot of things I could say about Seth Rollins. A lot of them are true, but I do want to say this. Fuck you, Booker T. But anyways.
No, Dragon Suplex there from Rollins, planning Charles. There's 2 get a shot, thank God. We do not want. I would rather not be 1-0 down in the hole.
That's what I don't want that.
Shining Wizard. Let's start it, Seth's guts. It's been true. He's put me through a fucking table. He's curb stomped me. So I have no fucking pity, and I hope Charles does kick Rollins' ass here, but here's the truth right now. Charles needs to make this a fight. He will not out-wrestle Rollins.
Like I said, here's the thing about Seth Rollins, and a lot of people seem to forget about this. Look at this.
What, knee strike again? Yeah, right on the jaw. Go ahead, Jason.
Man, this is a guy who would fight in barns, backyards. He would drive alone, from city to city, trying to make a name for himself. Oh, Seth Rollins has been at the very bottom. He's been at the look at this run.
Shot. No.
He's been there, at the points where he would only work for $50 a handshake, and a hot dog.
Yeah. Something else we should mention, by the way, is we have to consider rainmaker from Seth. 1, 2. Oh, wow, did not expect that. Something we should mention as well is what is Charles's mindset? You know, considering the Schultzes are usually involved in, 1,500 different wars.
Yeah.
And also, if I'm allowed to say it, due to the events of what happened on the Aftershock season finale, where now he pretty much said the person who blew Carmen up back at fucking, Murder Bro was fucking Charles.
Yep.
And that's the buckle Bob.
Yep, Charles was one of the people that has been accused of one of the people that
DDT. There's 2 unknown.
That set the C4 off. Because remember, it was remote detonated.
Yeah. Charles, that's Flapjack. Yeah, remember it was Finale, you said it could have been Charles, due to all of Carmen and Charles's past issues. What a spear though from Charles, and you can see how much this means to Charles here tonight.
Right. But everything else.
A scream of war. Rollins said face first off the turnbuckle, and now Charles setting Rollins up. No, kicked away. Seth off the middle, nice high cross body.
Buddy.
Come on, down 1, 2, and no, not yet. Shut up.
Besides everything else.
It comes to the moral of the story though, as I just said. This stays a wrestling match, advantage Seth.
100%.
This turns into a fight, advantage Charles, as you see Seth digging the knee in.
That was just similar like this was funny enough against Will of God. Very simulations. Well, we all know how that ended.
Oh shit!
Oh, back suplex facebuster from Charles. Planning set facebuster off the canvas. Oh, 2.5. Yeah, both these men have both been victims of Luka Khan in CCW. Chat, now this is smart from Charles.
Charles with the ankle lock, grounding Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, a guy known for taking to the sky.
Not only that, you take out the ankle, how the hell's Seth gonna curb stomp you? Think about that, Jason.
Yeah, that is true. Charles also, working on the leg. Mostly, I think he also probably should be working on Seth's knee, considering the history of Seth Rollins' knee.
Yeah, Seth Rollins has had ACL constructive surgery. Seth lining Charles up for the suicide dive.
Yep.
That was like what, 5-6 years ago?
Yeah, he tore it in Dublin Island, if you remember.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
God!
Suicide dive.
These multiple suicide dives. That is classic Seth Rollins.
That's more Tyler Black, if we're allowed to say it.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said. Tonight we are seeing not Seth Rollins, but CrossFit Jesus himself, Tyler fucking Black.
I was just about to say, we ain't seen Seth freaking Rollins. This is Tyler motherfucking Black.
Yeah.
I love the free suicide. Just took Charles down. Seth, oh, he got caught with it.
There's that power.
And Chang took the go home driver. Are we going home right here? Yes, no, or not?
Damn.
Oh, that was close.
Very close.
Knee back to the head.
Yeah.
Rollins high on the head with that knee, if I'm allowed to say it. Straight right hand, DC Modes. I don't know who wins a striking match, because I think they're both pretty even of them all. What the hell? Right. Oh, God!
That was DK. DK on the ropes.
And I do believe Seth is busted in the mouth.
Oh, maybe busted in the head. I think he caught the rope high, on the head on that. Like it's right to the throat area and all that. Yeah, Seth's opened up.
Yeah, but how third was this? Oh, God.
Oh, back suplex on the rail.
Well, Charles is doing what he needs to do. He's turning it into a fight.
Well, something we could say about Charles, and Jason can attest to this. is that during his Hell's Gambit title reign, when Charles saw blood, he went for it. He took the fucking to the bank.
Yeah.
Like a shark.
Despite bleeding so many times himself.
True. You're not wrong.
He's a tough, crazy fucking bastard. You have to have your face to him down.
Rollins fighting back and now looking to drop 10 here on Charles. Rollins is not out of this yet. And does drop 10 right on the top of Charles's head.
But now...
Look at this.
Oh, God. Insane. There.
Shining Wizard, actually. Yeah. Right, you got it. Whoa, nice stab! Right into the face. 1, 2, and Charles does put his foot on the rope, and Monahan saw it last minute to Seth's frustration.
Yeah, thank God for that, or this would have been rude.
Neckbreaker.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's something Rollins will like to do. He will want to earn in the neck either for a pedigree, a Kingsley, a knee, or even, you know, the curb stomp, gentlemen.
The one.
He called back in the day the blackout.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Oh.
Or
he might see women. Two. He might bring out God's last gift.
Yes, the suplex with the small package driver.
Yeah, by the way, that shot, you know, off the turnbuckle, middle turnbuckle, busted Charles wide open. What the hell is Seth doing? Oh my God! What a DDT! Oh, thank God Charles kicked it. God, I didn't think he was going to kick out there.
We don't need freaking, you know.
Oh, trust me, Cody, I know, but yeah, I have to admit, that was impressive from Seth. I haven't really seen Seth ever do that, and he just played all shit.
Now send to the floor here, and
oh dear God!
There he goes.
More touch topic on Hero from Charles.
And what is he?
Something Seth.
Jesus!
Oh, yeah. Well. Oh,
the barricade.
Yeah, there goes the neighborhood.
Yeah, and...
Oh, Jesus.
And I don't think this man is done.
Charles, ladies and gentlemen, is touching... He is delving into his dark side, which we all know he has.
That made sense. Endgame. Everything else.
Yeah. Rollins caught Charles with a heel kick right there, and then wanting Charles up. Rollins up and bang with a springboard crossbody.
Nailed it.
Push Charles under the way. Oh God, Charles may pay. Charles was the one who may have, you know, destroyed the table, but Seth may be the one who used it.
Yeah, is that gonna be good?
Oh!
He did. Why not? Why not? He would do the deal.
Right through the table to the floor.
At my gun number.
And
Charles is moving nowhere fast. Go ahead, Jason.
And now Seth to the Cloud District here, waiting for Charles to get back up.
Video!
Ivan.
Enough for Rollins! Charles does get the shoulder up at 2.5. Physical match this has been, as we expected it to be though.
Yep.
Well, this is the...
Sasuke!
One.
Sasuke!
Two.
No!
I was saying, this is the lead off of the series. This is the pace setter.
Yeah.
It's a one-up lead, and WWA goes behind the 8 ball, or it's the other way around.
Oh! Back suplex face was there from Charles. Planted, so what the hell? Modified Spine Buster!
Get out, Spine Buster, actually.
And now what is this man doing here?
The frog splash off the middle! Hooks the leg, does Charles after that, and only gets 2.5.
This Charles with the series of elbows to the chest.
Yeah, credit to AJ Monahan, he's calling everything right as he sees it, if we're allowed to say it. And to be fair, this has been one hell of a wrestling match.
It has.
Rollins now picking away at Charles, but Rollins is setting Charles up.
For what?
Shot right, I have no idea. What the hell? What the hell? Holy shit!
Seth Rollins just sent Charles flying.
I did it! That was an avalanche! German of them to say it.
Avalanche German sending Charles Schultz halfway across the ring. Yeah, may have not. Yep.
There were DDT planning shots. No. 1, 2. No, oh, no. I was say it. The DDT that jumped off Ziggler.
Yeah.
God damn it!
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, the only time he ever used it.
That's what awkward silence.
The only time he ever won off it. Charles on a flash! Just planning on Seth with a frog splash. He's not in. No, it's not.
No.
I mean, to be fair, who really uses that as a finisher except maybe a dope? Oh, wait, did I say that out loud? Anyways. Sue me, Italian man.
The person I know who has the DDT as a finisher was the man who created the move.
No, I'm talking about that stupid face for Buster variant.
Well, yeah, well, we know our world champion who we'll see later on tonight uses it. But he bought it off his... Who we know he hates.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the guy who shouldn't be ace of your company. Oops, did I say that out loud? There's a knee to the face.
That knee.
Yeah, that knee caught Charles high on the head, and Rollins now looking at a beautiful moonsault. Going dead center off the moonsault. It's got Charles there, but Charles able to lift the right shoulder up.
Made a 2 count off of that.
And you can see a bit of you just saw a bit of, frustration there from Seth.
Can't land in the Krauser. I just gotta stay on him.
Indeed.
Wonder that. The GTR from Charles.
GTR there from Charles here.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Landed on his head.
Yep.
Rollins is dead. He might be out. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
The match continues.
Kudos to Rollins on that one, in a sense, showing his heart. Unfortunately, the kick out. Charles may have been thinking shallow fall. Rollins caught the leg. There's another knee strike right to the face. Rollins is looking to do the deal. Charles up with the Falcon Arrow.
But now, what is Seth thinking here?
He could be thinking blackout.
There's the kick.
Blackout.
Got it.
Blackout, the stomp, the curb stomp, whatever you want to call it. Charles Schultz is. Wait a minute.
Oh, he's looking to follow. Looking at double down. Kick, slaying knee strike.
Got it.
This could be it to go 1 up in the series.
1, 2, and 3. Go!
Charles Schultz able to kick out that ripcord knee, and now,
Dominant.
We're going for the Phoenix. No, wait.
No, that Froggy got knees up.
Where's Charles? Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Shadow side twice.
Charles is about to put WWE 1 up. No, Rollins this. What's he going to take here? They've kicked out of each other's best shot here, if I'm allowed to say it.
I think powerbomb.
Charles ain't known for hitting powerbombs. Lightning bomb!
Well, first time for everything there, hit.
And a high impact lightning bomb.
There he goes.
Well, Rollins has been used to being German all of his life, if we're allowed to say it.
Yeah.
There's a flapjack. What's Charles thinking here to win this? Shadows fall, another shadow stack. Choice what we're thinking here, gents.
Gotta be something.
Shadows. Light didn't work. Anything.
He's got both hands up to Rollins. He's got the win for the six. No, he hasn't.
Only two count off of that.
You can see right away. What is Seth doing?
Seth, he's getting desperate.
Of course he is.
Full steel turnbuckle, that is deadly. Roll through, there's the super kick. The Alvana Curado super kick only brings Rollins a turn. You can see Rollins, he is getting frustrated. Because Seth's wondering what the hell am I going to do to put this man down, if we're allowed to say it.
Yeah.
You're going to put down? He's a great buster. And the unlucky thing for Charles was Seth was too close to the ropes.
Indeed. Oh, he could be going for Shadow's Fall.
He hits it, it's over.
Here it comes.
Shadow's Fall. Yes. 1, 2, no! Wow! Listen, although I'm quite honestly biased, what a match this has been.
Indeed. Now, what is Charles planning here?
Look at AJ Monahan seeing the turtle go, oh, Charles had it over!
Oh, come on! Of course he would. Why? Of course he would. Why am I not surprised?
Did you see the way Charles had it on his ankles though? When Rollins ducked? Charles may have twisted an ankle, meanwhile Monahan just got caught in the back. I don't think AJ had a single clue that he got hit in the back of the head from Seth.
Fucking get him.
Monahan trying to recover. No, he uses the expert steal!
Oh,
no! Oh, no!
Oh my god!
The infamous buckle bomb.
The buckle bomb.
Are you kidding me, right?
Blackout.
Oh, blackout.
That's it.
1, 2.
Syndication goes 1 out.
Seth Rollins.
Exactly. Man, everything's going to do it.
Jason, go ahead. Jason, go ahead.
Here's the thing, Seth Rollins, he's a calculating man, he's a desperate man, but he's a man, bro, he's signed the victory. Or at least for now.
I know that rat has smart his face for that.
Unfortunately, Rollins is smart's winning this match. I'll show the end here. I'll explain why. It all like Charles is going to happen with me. It's a perfect Shadow's Fall. You're not planting Moran's face first, okay?
Alright.
The middle of the ring, Rollins shows his heart, shows why he's a former multiple-time World Heavyweight Champion. Gets the shoulder up. Now watch this. AJ Monahan realises the turnbuckle's been exposed right here. I think Rollins sees it in the corner of his eye. Charles misses the drop kick, twists his legs badly, and then sees the opportunity, drop kicks Monahan, completely taking AJ out of the match, and then realises he wants to use the explosive, sees AJ in the way, but AJ has no clue. AJ's completely out of it, out on his feet, you could say. So Rollins puts him into the corner. AJ Monahan, who may have been loopy, doesn't have a single clue, moving around trying to get his head straight. Rollins slams Charles' face first, but this was what ended the match. This is one of the most dangerous moves in wrestling. The buckle bomb. It can break people's necks. And the shoulders. And the worst part was it was onto pure metal. And then this was happening. After curb stomp.
At that point,
it really was. And Seth Rollins puts the syndication. Seth Rollins puts the syndication one up, and to further hammer home the point, Seth Rollins may have not saved Charles Schultz, because I think that was the furthest thing from it.
Here's the thing, Cody. You keep talking about how Seth Rollins needs to use that turnbuckle. Here's the thing. This is war. No one's gonna be playing fair.
Yeah, he's right.
No such thing as fair in war.
And in a sense, You know why we say with students and teachers don't treat the students all the tricks. Well, the Messiah just showed the disciple in a sense, so he's so-called one-time disciple.
He's so-called.
That I have all the tricks. Rollins leaving ringside. We were getting medical help out there for Charles. Charles is trying to stand. I mean, he just got planted with that buckle bomb. Well, he's getting to his feet in the ring. Which you got to credit him if I'm allowed to say it.
Stubborn, tough for a reason.
You know, for even getting up that.
Oh shit!
Are you kidding? Alex! Alex! The heretic!
Where the hell?
Alex's work!
Where the hell you come from?
Every damn well pleasing!
He just manifests himself here in the building. He opened.
Oh my God!
He opened a portal from hell and just walked right out.
That was what the. See the screen? Oh my God! Yeah.
But this is mostly Alex. This is Alex trying to send.
No. Here's the thing, Robert. You're wrong. You're wrong. It's both of them. Considering the history.
It's both of them. Yeah, Jason said.
Considering the history, the heretic has always found pleasure in making Charles Schultz's life a living hell.
And you had the worst part of it. It's Alex as the host. That makes it worse. It's fucking hell.
Teleported in here. Did you see the fucking portal when it opened? We lost the screen for a second.
Lost the screen for a second, but everyone here in the building saw the gates of hell just open up, and the heretic
not see this coming either.
And the heretic just walked out of the gates of hell with that demonic smile on his face.
Oh, we should mention, I know my brother is in here, he might be on his way right now. This fucking stadium's huge. He's halfway across the building, can we be clear?
Oh no. Sacrificial lamb! Sacrificial lamb!
No!
Can't just sit on the mood of this demon after Horizon. Ugh. That doesn't help.
The sacrificial
Don't put
lamb.
us on his way because guess what? Charles might be dead by the time he gets here. I shit you not. Consider we're in a stadium. Think about that, guys. This ain't, like a normal building where you've got a straight run. Can we be clear? This is a stadium. It's fucking. It's fucking.
My back.
And the heretic summons Lemon. Jesus Christ!
What a trick.
And those fires that blaze that table are flames from the pits of hell.
Oh, did you see the way he concussed him with the chair?
And like I
And
said,
that was already concussed enough.
and like I said, with that demonic smile of the heretic, that smile is being held up by barbed wire
No, what's he doing?
and hooks. Barbed wire and hooks.
Oh no. I should be plastic. Through the fucking flaming table.
You might have just broke Charles's neck.
Through the hellfire table, screw the flaming table. He just put Charles through the fucking hellfire table. Look at the sacrificial lamb right under the chair. That might break the man's neck.
Alex might have finally got what he's been wanting for.
Just with her that did to Alex last year. That's a more fun.
And then look at this, trying to break Charles' neck further. The fucking power driver through the. Oh my God.
The heretic and Alex Schultz. AJ, run! The heretic and Alex Schultz might have finally given what they wanted.
Oh God, he's not done with him.
Tell me that thing's done.
He just tossed Charles back in.
Oh, come on.
He's gonna murder this man. He's gonna kill this man here in Vegas. I shit you not, he's gonna kill this man here in Vegas.
You can hear the demonic laugh. The heretic.
Yeah, because you're not here.
Sure, again.
Oh, come on.
He is gonna.
Need him, he's there!
Thank God!
About time.
No,
that's the time.
for a word to say it.
The heretic said, "On my time, Needham."
That time might be prestige. In 2 weeks, in fucking Zero.
Thank God for Needham.
Good God. Let's go to break. Let's get some more pony for Charles.
Yeah.
Good grief.